Question number 2, how do I install it? So I will show you step by step how to install this on your dash directly out of the box. So we'll go ahead and remove our MagSafe swivel mount from the box here. Take this out because it's a lens wipe, but your alcohol pad, this is what we've found to work the best, but that'll be hiding right underneath your mount. So you want to make sure that you take all the contents of the box out, and you're going to use this to clean the surface. You cannot skip this step. It's very important that you have a clean dash or that adhesive's not going to want to stick. You definitely want to make sure that it's nice and clean. If you were painting a wall, you wouldn't paint over all the dirt. You want to make sure that it's nice and clean, prepped and primed first, and that's what this is going to do for you all in one. So we'll take this wipe and really clean down that surface. There is a little bit of residue on here because we just had a mount installed, so we want to make sure that's nice and clean. If you have any sort of like protective sealant or Armor All, you'll want to make sure that that is thoroughly cleaned off of the area before you mount your MagSafe swivel dash mount. It uses 3M adhesive tape, so it's really important that it's nice and clean and dry. So we have that wiped down, nice and clean. And now we're ready to install. You want to make sure your hands are nice and clean. You don't have like debris or anything on your hands. It's going to transfer right back on there. And then we're ready to put the mount on. So you can see we have this cover over the tape so that things don't stick to it in transit. So you just want to peel that off, if I can get it off. There we go. So it's just going to expose the sticky side. I know exactly where I'm going to put it because we've mounted before, but you want to make sure you're finding that perfect spot for you before you take all these steps. And then I'm just going to firmly press on for about 30, 45 seconds, a minute if you'd like. Whenever I do this, I usually have my phone in my other hand. I'm just kind of scrolling, passing by time while I'm applying pressure to make sure that it stays on there as long as I need it to. This is a really important step to make sure that this mount's going to stay on your dash until you want to take it off so that it's not going to come off on its own. So I'm going to firmly press down, again, 30 seconds to a minute. And the hardest part, and another part to this question is, my dash mount came off. Why did it come off? We're making sure that we're waiting a full 24 hours before you put your phone onto this mount. 3M tape, after about 30 minutes, it's going to be 50% adhered to the surface, and you're going to have to wait a full 24 hours so that it's 100% adhered to the surface, and then you're ready to go. You don't ever have to worry about your mount coming off unless you'd like to take it off. So that's how you install it. We're going to let it sit the 2 days, and then it's ready to put your phone on.